Justin, in pregame, you wanted to concentrate on an overall effort for yourself as an individual and help this team get a win. You did exactly that with a stat line of 18 points, 5 boards, 4 assists. How did it feel out there?
It felt good. Obviously, a couple things, a lot of good things I think that I did to help our team, a couple things that I could be better at. But like I said, I wanted to challenge myself to be locked in, and I think Coach Nick did a good job of keeping me focused, keeping us all focused. And I wanted to play a complete game. I didn't, obviously Brandon got going, so I kept trying to feed the hot hand and get him the ball. But it wasn't all about scoring for me tonight. I wanted to try to be very versatile and do the things that I know I would be able to do playing with the Mavs. So I think I did a good job of doing that.
Late in the game, it was obvious that you, Jeremy, Brandon, Toure, you guys were commanding a very strong defensive game, coming in and out of the huddles as that the last few possessions were definitely stopped, went to the huddle, came back, challenged, went back out on the court. But you guys held strong, got a victory on the defensive side of things. What was Coach Nick saying in the huddle, and how did it contribute to the win?
He was just saying compete, fight through everything, fight through the screens. They're moving on a couple screens. I was getting beat up a lot out there tonight, and one thing that I don't like, I don't usually like to think about stats, but I think I had 3 blocks, and I think 2 of them came up pretty late down the game, in transition, avoiding the layup. So, just trying to do the little things defensively to keep their momentum from taking off, because it's a game of runs. I mean, we were up, I think, 17 at one point in the first quarter, and those guys got going, and, all it takes is a couple 3-pointers to get back in the game. And both teams were going on a run, so we wanted to see if we could stop them from going on any more runs, and I think we did a good job. It came down to something that the fans wanted to see, a close game, and we did a great job executing down the end. I mean, if I can go back and get those 2 free throws back that I missed, obviously I would. But talking to our player development staff and a lot of people with the Mavs, these are learning moments. These are the reasons why I'm, playing down here and playing in these games, is to try to learn from it. So while I wish I could take them back, it's definitely a learning experience to step up to the line with confidence next time and just continue to stay with my routine and try to knock them in.
Despite sulking for just a very brief moment after those 2 misses, you bounced back in a big way, and while it wasn't a block, it was a very hard contest on a Xavier Silas 3-pointer that could have tied the game with 11 seconds to play. Your thoughts on that final possession, and what did it mean for you to be able to go from that low point and know that that final possession really helped impact this team and get a victory? Yeah,
well, I dwelled on it, actually, something that I also can learn from. I dwelled on it while I think 2 were shooting free throws, and I think Jeremy shot free throws, and I kept kind of talking to myself about it in my own head, and then I realized that these guys are 1 3-pointer away from tying the game up, and I didn't want to put our team in a position where we can go in overtime, and like I said, you got to avoid their runs. So I had to quickly lock in guarding Silas. To start the game, I knew that he was a tough matchup, and I had to quickly lock back in and avoid him from getting a shot. I mean, usually you don't even get that close to a 3-point shooter, but I felt like I could block, and I got my fingertip on it, and I had the hard contest, and it worked out for the best. So. I think it was a good defensive unit we had in there, like you pointed out, and I think we did a great job executing down the stretch.
Justin, congratulations on the victory. Best of luck tomorrow against Philly. Come on back whenever you can.
Thanks. Appreciate it.